Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that this message finds you well. Today's message for you is going to be your mid-July reading to the end of the month, but that depends upon the cards that we pull for you in your reading. I just did Gemini's reading. I did a 9-card pull. 6 of those cards were all major arcana. So I do feel as though the month of July has been a very fast-paced month. I said that in my July readings. If you have not watched that, you might want to see that video for yourself. And also, what I've been picking up is that there is a lot of mental stimulation going out there in the collective. There are a lot of what if, what if, what if, what if. And that there's fear associated with some of that energy. So just be aware if you have those feelings, it might not just be your feelings, okay? It could be that you're also picking up. We are all very intuitive. We all use that level, that area, the ether. Some people call it, well, I guess if you were going to describe it in any other area, any other way, it would just be tapping into that higher collective energy, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull your cards. When I pull your cards, I'm going to take myself off screen so we can concentrate on your cards themselves. After I complete your 9-card spread, I'm going to come back on screen and I am going to pull cards from this Happy-ish deck. That is the name of the deck. I was guided to use this deck today, so and it's kind of a fun deck because you think of it as, oh, happy, this is going to be uplifting. But the thing is this is an oracle deck where right on the box it says, for people going through tough stuff, hard stuff, right? Which is basically all of us. So it feels appropriate. And I've had quite a few good laughs from the messages that for the readings that I've done. So I hope that this will bring some levity to your reading, and I hope you'll stay here to the end. If you're brand new to my channel, you may want to subscribe on my YouTube channel, because if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you're notified as to when I do content drops. I'm just starting to do live readings. During those live readings, you can come in and you can ask a question, and I'm happy to read for you, right? Doesn't cost you anything, just a click of being a subscriber to my channel. And then the other thing I will ask of you, though, is if you have a lot of questions, book a reading. I'm a very inexpensive reader. I'm more than happy to read for you and do a deep dive on what's going on with you and your life. So just those are things to consider. Okay, so Spirit, what do our beautiful Cancers need to know for the rest of the month of July 2024 for their highest and best outcome? Can you please give us insight, any information, anything seen, unseen, that may be coming down the pike that they need to be aware of so that they can navigate these crazy waters, right? Since you're a water sign, to navigate these crazy waters to the end of the month, what's going to help them, give them clarity, insights, and any messages that you wish for them to know, please. Okay, so we're dividing this deck. I've had this deck for a long time. This deck is in French, and I don't know French, but I know what the cards are now, so I can easily read these for you. But I'm really like to work with a bunch of different decks. I just feel as though I need my energy in all of them. So I hope that you find this helpful. All right, so I'm going to take myself off you while I lay out your cards. And you saw me, I always do a split, even when I split. So that right there is the Knight of Pentacles. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, and then you have the Knight of Swords. So you've got 2 knights here. So knights are talking about taking action, moving forward. The Knight of Swords is my fast moving knight. My Knight of Pentacles is my slowest moving knight. So it'll be interesting to see how this all ties together. Then we have the World card in the center of your deck. We have the 10. Now you've got two 10s in a row here. This is the 10 of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the King of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles going on. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which is fast moving energy. And then we have the Three of Swords. Okay. So the way that I'm reading your cards is this first column is the energy that is moving up to present time. So this is your immediate past. This is what you're facing right now, what's going on with you, the things that you're looking at, associating with, all of that. And then this last column is where you're moving to, where you're going to. This is your immediate future. So immediate past, current energies, immediate future. Okay. So we start off with this this Knight of Pentacles. My Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knights. Now, knights are all about taking action, making progress. Stop thinking about things and start taking action. And this guy is the energy of your physical security. As I mentioned, he is the slowest moving knight because this knight doesn't really care too much to venture too far away from his home. And excuse me, I need a quick drink of water. Okay. So he is kind of assessing his home, his physical wealth, his physical security, those types of things. But this is saying that you might be looking at those things as well. You might be looking at different places of putting your resources, your money, your 401k. Do you want to take your money out of the stock market? All those types of things. So that is kind of the energy that you were facing as we are moving into current energies. You're looking at your finances, your physical security. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This card is all about leaving a legacy. So it feels as though you and your family, you and your significant other, maybe really focusing on what are you going to leave your children? How are we going to build a nest egg? What are we going to do? Where are we going to put our money? Where are we going to put our resources? All of that energy is associated with this card. Now, for me, this is like a legacy that is being handed down. So it could be that you came into wealth because maybe your family had a family business, whatever the situation may be, and you're looking to do the same thing with your own family, or you came from nothing and you have built quite a bit of wealth and you're looking at how you can share that wealth with the rest of your family. Now, the final card in this column is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords for me is my fastest moving knight. He is the knight that is going towards his dreams. He will not allow anything to stop him from what it is he's trying to create, what he wants for himself. I feel as though many of you may be feeling this energy. You may have started planting your seeds, right? Because this right here, these are all the seeds you've been planting. And now you are really starting to implement your dream space, like the things that will bring you a lot of happiness and joy. Now, in your immediate center here, we start off with the World card. Now, the World card for me is that card of completion. It is a card of perfect endings. It's a card of the ending of a chapter. However, this is the last card in the major arcana. And because it's the last card in the major arcana, that means that there is a new start, right? This is a big ending to something for you. It's right now, it's in your immediate awareness, right? This could be something that has to do with you feeling harmony, you feeling a lot more balanced, you're feeling fulfilled. This is your perfect ending card. This is internal peace. This is balance between your spiritual life and your physical life. This right here is a beautiful card. As I stated, this is the last card in the major arcana. And I do feel as though this is what this is saying is that some of you, maybe a lot of you, have taken a step up in your ascension process. Like maybe you have done a lot of inner work, you've done some inner healing, you are doing the work, you're sitting down, you're doing your meditations, you're really tapping into your higher frequencies, you're really speaking with your higher self, you're talking to your angels, working with, all of that energy for yourself. The very center of your reading has to do with this 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands is a completion card. So you have completion in 3 areas, right? This is a completion card. This 10 is a completion card. And this world card is a completion card as well. But as this is in the very center of your reading, what this is saying is your heavy burdens, you're in a place now where you're ready to put those heavy burdens down. So those things that have been weighing on your soul, weighing on your heart, weighing on your mind are coming to an end. Things are starting to progress in a very positive way. Things are moving forward for you. And it feels as though this is a really great ending in terms of those things that are bringing you your passion, your creativity, your motivation, and your inspirations, right? So for me, what this is saying is you're just moving to a better place. You're really looking towards your future, right? The 3 of Swords is kind of that energy of wanting to look towards your future. However, at the same time, we have the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is that energy of intuition and mastery. She is our subconscious. There is a area of her where she has got one foot in the spiritual realm and one foot in the physical realm, and she's managing that energy. She allows that energy to flow. She really looks at everything from her higher intuition. She really allows herself to really stretch and bring that intuition in so that she can make decisions moving forward as to what it is that she wants. So I feel as though this whole row right here is saying that you do have some things that are completing for you. You are going to be starting a new chapter here. And you're going to be using a lot more of your intuition and your inner knowing as you progress through the rest of the year. Okay. Now, in your immediate future, we have got the King of Pentacles. So again, we have more Pentacles energy. This king is my knowledgeable king. He knows how to create physical wealth. He knows how to enjoy, wealth and money, health, in his home. He knows how to build a beautiful home. He's very warm. He's very comfortable. He's very easygoing. He has a lot of information. This could be someone who is a professional, somebody that is a mentor for you. This could be somebody that you're going to be working closely with, since this has to do with money. And it feels as though a good portion of your reading is associated with building your physical security and where you're going to put your assets moving forward. So this could be somebody that's going to help you potentially with creating some kind of a legacy, meaning that maybe you're going to put everything that you own into a trust so it can be equally divided out to your children, a living will, whatever that situation may be. But I do feel as though this person's coming in is going to help you financially in some way. Then we have the 8 of Swords. Now, for me, that 8 of Swords is that energy I was talking about at the beginning of the reading, where I was saying, I have been picking up a lot of mental anxiety with people. The 8 of Swords is that energy. The 8 of Swords is that monkey brain, things that are bothering you, things that are outside your realm of being able to change. However, at the same time, on the Rider-Waite deck, she does have a blindfold over her eyes, and she's got all these swords around her. So it's kind of a self-imposed type of an energy. Now, how you can get yourself out of this is one, changing your thoughts. Two, write down what it is that's bothering you. Are those things truly in your wheelhouse, right? Are these things that you can do anything about? And if you can, then take action, right? The other thing that this card is about is, the eights are about persevering, overcoming obstacles. So it's really saying that you're working through that, but a lot of it is mental, right? Because this is how you express with your words. This is how you are communicating. So before you have a discussion with someone, just make sure that your thoughts are clear, that you're very succinct with your words, right? Because that's going to be important for you moving forward. Now, the three of swords is a card of disappointment. There is heartbreak associated with this card. So some of you might be having some kind of a loss of some kind. Now, keep in mind that the threes are about creativity or thinking outside the box, looking at things from a different perspective, adopting a new point of view of some kind. If you do have some type of a loss, I do feel as though there is healing associated with this card. You may already be aware of what this loss is that's coming in. It could be the loss of somebody that you love. It could be the loss of a job. I mean, it could be a bunch of different things. However, it's a minor arcana. I mean, it's a minor card. It's not an arcana card. It's a minor card. So it doesn't feel as though it has the heavy lift as some of the major arcanas would, right? This is a minor arcana card. So that is kind of your reading, Cancer. The High Priestess, which is right here, is absolutely your card of Cancer. This is your Cancer card. And then the cups, of course, 2, 3s, and 4 of cups. We don't have any cups showing here right now, but this does represent you. This is saying that you are dead center in your reading and you are showing up very strongly in that reading. So now I'm going to put myself back on camera. Welcome back, Cancer. Now I'm going to put my glasses on, my broken nose. I'm just going to kind of rest them as high up my nose as I can, because I find that's the most comfortable for me, but I do have a glare. I'm sorry about that. It has to do with the lighting. Okay, so what else do we need to know? I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Happy-ish deck. Spirit, what is the message that you would like to share with our Cancers at this time that they can take with them that is either going to make them laugh, bring their spirits up in some way, give them clarity and insights, right? What do they need to know at this time, please? And thank you. Okay, I'm dividing the deck. And I'm going to put these cards face down until I get them all spread out. 1, whoops. 2, 1 more. 3. I've got to say, they've been pretty funny so far. All right, here we go. Cancer. Be needy. You're so needy. Well, yeah, it's the most normal thing in the world to have needs. Plants are needy, cars are needy, spiders and other bugs I don't even want to think about. Needy. Your needs do not make you too much. Your needs do not make you a burden. Your needs make you real. Don't hide them or deny them. Tend to them and be as needy as you need to be. I love it. That's just like, okay, we're all in this mix. Yeah. So it's kind of like just accept things and don't make it a big deal, right? Don't sweat the small stuff, is what they like to say. Okay, your second card is maybe it's both. There are two kinds of people in this world: those who believe there are two kinds of people in this world, and those who know our shared humility means we share more than we don't, that it's a circle and a spectrum and one big overlapping Venn diagram where more than one thing can be true of all of us and everything. Maybe it's the end of an era and the beginning of another. Maybe it's both, right? That's awesome. Yeah, you're going to have a new start because you got all of these ending cards. So whatever it is that has come to an end, you are now going to be starting a new part of your past. So be aware. You're a work in progress. The the finished product isn't here yet and never will be. You're still learning and growing, and it's possible you're in a whole new awkward phase because apparently adolescent wasn't enough. Remember that it's possible to love who you are while also trying to change for the better. Is it easy? No. No, buddy, it's not. But you're worth the struggle. Okay, that is your beautiful reading for the mid-July 2024. And I hope you found some nuggets here that you thought were helpful to you. Until I see you again, please take very good care of you. Please give me a thumbs up, and I will be with you again shortly. So until then, enjoy the rest of your month of July. Cheers.